Hello, I'm Joseph Billingsley with Pelican Publishing. We're joined today by Dave Dixon, the man who created the New Orleans Saints and brought the Superdome to reality. Dave provides an insider's perspective on these and other events in his book, The Saints, the Superdome, and the Scandal. Well, there's been another bit of history that's kind of emerged in a controversial way this week with the phrase "Who dat?" The NFL has claimed ownership of that phrase and tried to enforce it. Of course, they backed off recently, saying they will only do it.
The NFL made itself look terrible.
Right.
And look, the NFL's, they're pretty good people, but they're not perfect people by any means. And sometimes they think they're perfect, and so this leads to a little degree of haughtiness and so forth. And they exhibited that to their worst degree and got slapped in the face for it because who dat is strictly New Orleans, originated here, and I know exactly where it originated because I used to go to a lot of high school games. It originated with St. Aug. And who dat gonna be St. Aug? That wasn't the Saints, it was St. Aug. And it just gradually got to be part of the Saints' lore, but no question about it in my mind, it originated with St. Augustine High School here in New Orleans.
There you have it. You talk about this a little bit in your book. How did the name come about? It's kind of an unusual name for a football team.
Well, it's pretty easy because Mary's from Memphis, but when we married, we moved back here, and like any young couple, we went to a bunch of nightclubs in downtown, and everywhere you went, the little jazz combos were playing when the Saints go marching in. That was just like an alma mater or something for every little nightclub in the city. In fact, there used to be a deal at one of the great places downtown, probably the most famous, I forget his name right now, but it was the most popular spot. It was $1 for any to play any jazz song that you requested. It was $5 to play the Saints because they'd gotten tired of playing it so much. so that's how. And I knew here you have this song, 365 Days of Free Publicity with the Saints, and also a perfect kind of football song too. It has a marching symbol to it, and so I knew that it would be a great football song as well as a great New Orleans song. And so it was a perfect name for the team. And the Archbishop, John Meekum, sent some people to question whether this might be considered sacrilegious. The brand new Archbishop in town, Archbishop hadn't been here about 3 days, passed by our table in this restaurant, downtown restaurant. And to my horror, I stuck out my arm and blocked his progress and got up and apologized. I said, Archbishop, here's a situation. What do you think about the Saints? Would that be sacrilegious for football? Oh, he said, no, of course not. He said, that's a perfect name for a New Orleans team. And he said, Mr. Dixon, he says, besides, I have this terrible premonition, we're going to need all the help we can get. Little did he realize the first 10 or 15 years of Saints history
Turned out to be true.